chin, why won't you sell the right thing? Get and choose to have Mr. Chin produce it. Give a land with a perm. A version of a land, great Poland. But this is marketable Ethiopian rapery. Is that a word?
Yeah, you can classify it as a word.
Let's find the proper term. This is economic prostitution of a people culture.
In what way?
Now can it go and take piece of the Great Wall of China and go market it in the interest of black people?
I don't think so.
So don't question I about what way I'm speaking. This is a perverted version of Haile. Don't take the thing off track. I say J Natty, been teaching I for years and asking you, Mr. Chin, why won't you sell the right thing? Mr. Chin will take I culture. If you make a sandals, I have nothing against Mr. Chin. This is not a race war. I'm just bringing the thing up to par. If you hear them talking about plastic rice and other things were not nice, it didn't just start. If you hear they buy off piece of Gambia and buying off governments in Africa, it didn't just start here. I did see this thing from a long time. I started to tell all these things, but I don't know if you really over as a page I did. So, there's a plagiarism of culture going around. And when people realize they don't have the real McCoy, eventually they economically back against the wall because they realize the people who they claim don't have it at all. Them is the people who actually have it. And now when they get a level playing field, the people who build up their backs on the economy and living in luxury offer things that is not rightfully theirs, then they get a sudden jerk.
Wow.
Right over. So it starts here. Now this might be a Samsung and they might have LG and things we I depend on from the Chinaman. Because they say every man has to go back where they come from. The Native American have to go back to America, and the European have to go back to Europe, and the Chinaman have to go to China. Because black man eventually going to want his land. And the man have to return to the
Yeah. So speak on the King's Day, no? And what it means to the island.
No, you see, this is the thing. They will always want to steer and direct your meditation. Tell you which way meditation have to go, which way the meditation is.
How are they?
But I have problems facing
when the kids.
and I say I in the overstanding that they know that it means a collective song. Have problems facing economic, social. One of the main problems I have is a problem of spirituality, where I stuck so much into materialism and into making ends meet that a lot of things get sacrificed. There's such a thing like they call quality time. Like the quality of this banner right here, I don't know what to say about it. I can't feel proud of this banner. It's like I telling you my name is Robert or James or a name what I would not be admitted with. Because it don't reflect that.
Slave master.
So this banner don't reflect that. I was given a banner by the Ethiopian World Federation. Somehow They didn't keep it in production. There's a lot of things that get tainted and exploited. People get discouraged. A man might make a belt or a shoes or a hat and they call it handicraft. And then there's certain peoples who would take your handicraft, cut open one and put it on a table, build a machine and make 1,000 in 1 minute. But yet it's not the proper quality. The material is not right and they're going to bust up in a little short while. But yet they call it mass production. A lot of nations on this earth have mass produced people. Then they claim they didn't have no mass production of food. And then they call the place overpopulated.
Supply and demand.
And then some of these people need to cross the border to go and find betterment somewhere else. And they call them migrants. And they set up an office in the incoming country and they call it immigration. And they give people jobs right at the frontier and they call them border patrol. No, and I have no problem with border patrol. Because I say Ethiopia wants its best. If you're not going to bring your best from the west, then it don't make no sense. You shouldn't be bringing nothing less. So I don't want to be no vagrant or no bum. And I can't be no bum. I never was a bum, no time. And I always make viable contributions to the nation and to the well-being of the nation, to the community, and to the world and a greater whole. Things that money cannot buy. Like people might have serious asthmatic problems where they cannot breathe and they having what they call pulmonary is the word, pulmonary lung problems. And just due to the fact you're aware of a thing named lemongrass, which some people call fever grass, and you make them knowledgeable of these things, where they can mix with things like eucalyptus. Then they find natural remedies to the things that's actually stopping their breath. I think they're really ready for interview here. They just have a cannon and the cannon look like it's taking a shot.
Yeah, man. Can I say something? One, in the interviews, like, it's supply and demand. So you find say that the things that I speak of is like I said, Chinese man see the man with certain needs, and it becomes the marketable person that deal with it. So it's like looking at to what I tradition as a people know, or why the I works really. We have to be a part of the production. We have to look at things that I can develop as a people and build one. And them things, they're the natural remedies that man conscious of, natural healings. There are consciousness that need to be spread because there's a knowledge that RasTafari teachings of oneself and health. So that's the greater part of life still. That's the lessons that I have. So I have every market thing that I create.
Repeat that way, just say market.
You have to be a part of the global movement. So you have to have something that this is what we control, this is you have to give respect to them elders who teach them things they about being in control of marketing and
must make it, we must, and I have to make it clear though for that there's a boundary because there's a line there you have to draw when it comes to culture. Culture cannot be marketed.
When I speak of the commodities that needs that, like you say, all right, just like them things there, like the flag, right? If I say, all right, in the rising of the community, the Rasta community all over, this flag represents a great deal with people, so it becomes like a marketed product.
True.
That's how you can say, well, the Chinese man take it home, because most of the Chinese man take it home and produce it. Because enough people need it. And it's representing people all across the bottom. It's something that you can use. You know, if I had the ability, the community had the ability to do the same marketing, that becomes a product of marketing. This man said, like anything that can be used. Because them say that's how people get rich, you know. If I can supply you things that you need to keep on moving, then that's where marketing comes. That's how people become great. Riches might come out of that.
True.
Because you're supplying the needs of people. People, as you go through life, you're gonna always have these things that you need for accomplish, things that you need to keep on movement. A movement will control and make things change. Things don't stay the same. Things are moved all the time. And it's what part you play in the movement. What part you can be in the movement. If you can play an important part in the movement, then it becomes what? Survival. It's just like a man say, yo, get up and survive every day, so I'm not going to do this and that. So you just find things that can be part of that movement will make you alive, that you have skills, that you have a business. You know, so lava, them is the things that you can say, yeah, it's developing oneself, true. And the development of self and knowledge can be a part of your growth and a part of your career, your life survival. This that's your life survival. It's just like an idea with herbs. Because the people them need herb. You see me? And over the years now, I hold on for the herb and herb. Because the part that I grow, keep I surviving, moving through earth. But when we look at it and we see how this thing become a marketable product, millions of dollars people have make off for the same all over. So you have to say, well, yeah, them must supply the needs of people. Them supply the needs of people who need that for healing purpose, meditation, and it become a business. So at them things there still, like more knowledge you gather, the more you can be able to function more better and build,
True.
That thing was that part of the tradition.
True.
Give thanks for the gathering to see the line I come together, because they be coming here in the park long time and see one at track. So now we see one in a sense together. As we can move together, we can give thanks for that.
True. Abdul, have anything to say about the King's Day?
Knowledge.
About the King's Day. Yes, I give thanks and praise to the Selassie first, and give thanks and praise to 127 EarthLight, ilebration. It is a time when I come together and family meet and we can full joy ourselves, you know what I mean? And love and unity and chant and feast and everything. So I give thanks for that. But what I don't really love to see now, when the eyes is done on certain things, ones and ones and them separate ways, you see me? I think I need something to sustain I continually, at least even not even every strong, at least every too strong or something, because you can't wait till every ilebration or every something to come together, you know what I mean?
I see certain ones and ones.
We are not like a baby, we are big people, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Some I have money, some don't have money. There is ways and means we can make money. Rasta people, we need a home, we need a tabernacle, we need school, we need some place. And instead of we come together and try to set up something, especially for the youths them, because what me I see day by day, youths and them are drift to Babylon. Simple fact that I know Rasta people. We now really try to set up a program, which we need to start set up a program. We need to come on the front line at the back. You see me? And we start need to set up a program for we use them. So I them at the future, and if we don't set things for them, make our work. Here's a program. When I left Babylonian school, it's Babylonian playground them go by. But then even have an after school program where they can say, okay, when them left school, them go here.
Recreation.
And kind of maintain that other half of the Rasta culture in them instead of go here and then they want to get caught up in the fancy world and then they want to do what them do.
No
And then it look like bad parenting, but you know nothing to do with bad parenting. But the whole thing is we don't have nothing set up for the youth them. And I'm an advocate for the youth and them for years. And I'm not going to stop until I see something. You see, and I are big people here. And if you say we love Haile Selassie, the first. Haile Selassie is for organize and centralize. And all know how much years him say that, and all know how we trying to organize and centralize. We just go around and talk the most righteous thing like this one and more righteous than the next. We need to dash with that thing, we need to come together and work together. Want the separation with the different houses. You understand? Make we come together at daytime and we hear Selassie. If it's a Boba Shanti, when night come, go Boba Shanti, time I can give Ises, when I go Binghi and go 12, you know. And when daytime come, make we all come together and do His Majesty work and say, work have to be done. Where is your government? Every day, I hear about repatriation. How do we repatriate without anything? And you hear repatriation 12 four corners of the earth, but you don't hear no anything.
I agree there. You see, I love when I love when to listen to the elders and reason because that's given I real. For years, you see, man tried to come up foreign here, so from out of the islands. And then I come with a certain upbringing, you know. No man want it out too, no man say, oh, yeah, but kind of no man say, you have certain little church kind of thing where them no use. Different man come from the little colonial plantation and come with a different ways and angles, you know. But one thing why I find essential to the youths there is access to the elders. When I talk about
RasTafari,
and I will reason about the houses and the different houses and how much division and how much thing. But the youth them have more access to the gangs than the elders within RasTafari. The elders within RasTafari ain't always that approachable, not even to the black boy. To the youth that coming as a Ras or youth that coming as a youth and coming on country struggle. You know, say, I want you in and I said one time. And I come in again, I don't have no strength to give them, not even in a word song. Not even in to how the things and the time set now. Coming like you have a generation gap, like the elders them can't even trust you with them. The elders feel like they can't trust you with them. Or they feel like they use them both for attack them or something.
So how you deal with that?
And that is one in it. So and I see that is something that break down over the years. You know? And right now things become more denominated where a man feel like he's more within a faction. He have to jump within a tree and stay associated with that tree and feel like he's in a violation if he reach out to him brother over there. And that definitely is a problem because you would need more than just academic education, reading, writing and arithmetic and saying come right forward to why and I reasoning about when it comes to culture. It has something to do with youth self-esteem and the confidence. Knowing and say, yeah, RasTafari works is great and we have a future within RasTafari, within the practice and our world. So that and I see as a problem. You see, the virgin reason, when I start reading something and says, and it's grown people. And I start traveling in Babylon as youth, and I see changes in the system, and get to absorb and feel certain things, and have some experiences where I can pass on. And it's worth something I say, and as grown people, big people, as grown people, you have to have certain autonomy and certain avenue, even for your youth and the people and your loved ones. If the youth come home from school for summer and the Bingiites have a business place or one of a place I can say, you know what, the youth will be idle on the street and then really have no program. They don't have to do more after school. I like for life to take him on and just give him so much. And the man will feel great and glad in himself, and the youth will feel great to know, say, that is there, that avenue and that channel is there for you. It's a whole different runnings all together where it has something to do with demasculating, making man less of a man when man cannot really to the heights where you know it's possible for him to attain, and it's just and equal within equal rights for him to attain these heights. That future can go on for him. Even within the US Constitution and the land we are in idea, them say they have a thing called pursuit of happiness, which is part of your right. Yeah, a man have a right. Pursuit of happiness.
Pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, there's a serious clause within itself. Because when you pursue happiness, I mean, the I loved ones must be contented to a level that I can say, yes, you're sufficiently feeling at ease. Just not to know, say, every day you wake up every stress with a landlord. You have some bills, you have to pay tickets, and sure.
Just to interject a thought, right? From their reasoning still, which is positive, where in one of them pick up on it's like, I as elders have a gathering to bring the youth them and to install them teachings in them. You have to be able to come together periodically, where man come together. And that's the only way you them to learn from the teachings of coming together as an elder way can pass on. So they have to establish that kind of community where you don't know, like I said, they have a program from there, so now you can start to build program. I forget that guy. Like I say, what we have to do now, because we don't reason and do all them things, but without establishing a kind of program where they use them, they can come together and pass on. It's not to continue tradition.
Sometimes they say
things just get fade away. So in order to protect that now, we have to have that gathering. There's like institutional teachings, and there's something where I have to look at serious. Knowledge is important, so the knowledge right now gather on a cultural level, on a spiritual level, on a different level. But in order for that continuation now, it has to be some type of gathering coming together. We establish at the time. That foundation, so
yes, Abdul.
This is the truth, is the truth. And you can't run from the truth. work, half forget. Because the Majesty say if you not get it done, you got to take up tree and stone and so if you have them things they have to do differently. I mean, you must do it.
Sure.
You know, I mean, we need to put down certain type of semantics and petty jealousy and certain type of things right now. You know what I mean? We too going for it.
Sure.
Here what happened now? Every heads of government right now, today as we speak, them all weak. Right around the world, it's problem in every country from the government and them. Nyahbinghi is supposed to be riding red out of fire. For keeping prim on these type of things.
Sure.
But look where we meet once in every blah blah. You understand what I say? And I supposed to come together and that unity right now when the head weaken.
Yeah.
His Majesty know what he is doing. This is the time of them doom.
So true.
They've been at slavery 1619. This is 2019. And I never been a slave in more than 400 years. That's what I say. So His Majesty know exactly what he might do.
He done set the order already. He done set it.
It's I and I have to follow the footstep of His Majesty, which we think we are following His Majesty. But we're not really following His Majesty because we're not really doing what His Majesty said for do. And the main thing His Majesty said for do, organization. We as a little organization here, not even talk world. We are just a little organization here, not this whole area, yes. We can't even come together in unity, much less international. So if you have to start in a small particles, His Majesty said you have to get done because when we unite now, now I'm going to hear too, nobody not hear nobody because I just love for everybody.
Put things in perspective, eh? You walk on 2nd Street, that's in fire. You walk on 2nd Street during the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, it probably used to be a little more rebellious. But there's something, you walk along Russia and you used to see a little cultural vibe going on within the area in the city. 125th and Harlem. You know, for anyone who go there, so you know, whether it's food, clothing, you know what I say? Whether it's just the people and the way them function, their business within their setting. Because you used to have like a kind of market out there, right? A fruits and veg, a farmer's market. People used to go there on Saturdays and go and get nice.
A flea market. So.
Yeah. So, them things there is a thing what kind of get phased out. You know see? The place never stay the same way. Like them 2 avenues. Yeah? It's a thing where they say it's a quick laugh and just get pushed aside.
Them things are easy as a plotting, you know, a lot of them things they make it. And just now them execute it. Now the other day, Clinton no Harlem is a black place. Where you want to bring a place up in a Harlem.
Yeah,
so this is the first thing where black people get tricked.
Yeah,
you can call them say, oh, Clinton bring him thing down where black neighborhood. That means he must check for me, so make a vote for him. Oh, Clinton started to fix up. No white man not fixing up no place for no black man. You understand? And black people need to get that to them head. They just need a vote and all this stupid thing. Now what happened in Harlem now? I just peer gay people from Russia, them move up in Harlem. Anywhere turn all around the place and see them.
But look at Nation, right? A judge.
Hold on, let me just see up here. So what them do now, them develop the place. Them set the crime first. That's the main thing. When they set the crime, the people who live in the neighborhood don't really want to live there no more. So them people there move out because the place is too bad for them. Then them foreigners come in now and then buy up the building and them and they fix them up and selling them for XYZ amount of money. Yeah. So even you that paying rent now, you can't pay no rent because you can't pay them rent.
True.
So only them Babylonian people can pay the rent. So basically that is how all them get take over. And then
the gentrification now.
But guess what?
That's all over.
Selassie, I never feel we yet.
That's booking all over.
And Babylon time right now is to get slow and them a come, them a go down. And they pass for them. because there's a lot of things we could have talked about. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
But see, in the interview, that's why man have a question, man, and the man
And them things that true.
can jump up and talk a million things we can't talk.
Talk about.
No, once I have self-control. No one have ask kind of question. Like all the answers.
True. Well, that's why I know that them can expound on many things, you know. And things where they them want to talk about we thinking is necessary.
Just free up yourself and reason because that's why it is. But more time.
I have a message for all the people who say they must suffer from cancer. They have a thing called nickels. I know most people know it. You know, different country could call it different.
What's the name of it?
Every country know it from a kind of seed. They rub it on a wall and you burn people with it.
Yeah.
So when you mention that, everybody,
Donkey,
so everybody call it different names. So to mention that, you have to say that kind of seed. They rub it on a wall. Now with them seed, you gotta broke them seed. And you see them lick out the seed inside. You got to use them seed and brew them like coffee. And it's so quick any cancer knock out you. People need to rise up and start heal themselves, you know what I mean?
True.
RasTafari, we just pass that to them.
So what's up?
Give thanks.
I mean, this is a strong farm that knock it out quick.
Right.
Whatever you call it, different people call it different thing. You see it, but you never mention it, but you rub it and burn people with it. So we all know by that. Yes, sir.
I have some in my apartment, you know.
We have some.
You don't plan to do make beats,
Yeah,
We know we can do that.
All who listen, try that. All who have cancer.
See that we have to know is knowledge.
Give it 1 month.
It's knowledge
True.
Go back and check your doctor.
So there them you want to talk on the king and the day and what
All
the
of
day
this
today.
reasoning is on the king. Anything that reasoning towards the good and to the betterment of humanity is reasoning on the king.
Why is about the king? Because the king is about knowledge. The king will come, and that's one of the things where he come and demonstrate that he come and form the constitution of Ethiopia. They will bring all people in come and the palaces that was there from every university opening up knowledge. So knowledge was one of the things that the Mars strive for and bring to the youth, them teaching knowledge. So like knowledge is something that's missing in our tradition. Like the Virgin just mentioned, a cure for cancer, enough people don't know about. But them things they're right in your yard and they're right and you have them.
All them push on the up on your
So
cure.
this is knowledge. Like it come from like just like you say the gatherment of a school. God has His Majesty come and open up schools, to have it in the school.
University.
You have a curriculum based pertaining to medicine and herbs. We teach the youth them about medicine and herbs, all these, like you say, source active, all these different things. There's so many different herbs that because earth, you know, and tradition of earth is our creation.
You know,
That's
within health and knowledge, right, one thing that man always stress on is cure. And I don't really stress too much on prevention. Because a majority of things within a household meant to kill you. The things in your house that you put down to get rid of roach and rat.
That's the chemicals, right?
Ain't really
Every
killing them.
Every chemical.
Because
Yeah.
I still see roach and rat.
Yeah, because them are chemicals that
Man can't survive. Enough of them insecticide and pesticides. Enough of these things them that you spray.
Cancer was not in a black man DNA. Diabetes is not in a black man DNA.
Yeah,
And
but-
all these diseases. But guess what?
But they have altered and mutation where
Where my most
got to
disease come from
develop
sugar. And I care what kind of disease is in your body.
Sugar.
As long as you don't take no farm and sugar, starch, them things that make sugar. Everything that's inside your body is dead.
True.
I'm telling you, that's all you need. Just cut off sugar totally because that's them food.
animal
You
products.
see, if you don't eat no food, how long you go? You're dead. So when I say them things they don't get that sugar for feed and all this cancer.
Bacteria feed on animal products.
Yeah, but most of them things are sugar.
Yeah.
You see, He said if you don't get the sugar, you don't have no other choice than kill it. You can't go in and look for food.
Because sugar coming like a
You see,
band.
it's the farmer sugar.
Putting
Because I will need some farmer
Sugar
sugar.
the man with dry things.
Sugar is your energy.
No, sugar is do dry things.
As a work, man.
If you have certain cell,
The starch and sugar is energy.
Starch is sugar.
And I go end to burn out whatever. It turn to sugar.
at the end result.
So you say the starch no good or too much of starch no good?
Of course it's too much. It's carbs.
No good.
Carbohydrates. But a man do a certain amount of work. You know what I say? Right? A man is expected to do work. To do work, you have to have a certain level of energy. Otherwise, you either go drain or your body will start to feed on itself. So that is the balance there now. You know, that's the balance where man have to find. You know, say, we keep that kind of equal balance between what I'm taking and what I'm using. Because the excess is what go kill it. You know what I say?
Got to work with it too, right?
Yeah, how much you burn.
And then again, now, just knowing what you can consume. Look at food these days. You have some food, where them say, electrolytes. Energy that will go to the food, right? That if you know how to get that full energy out of your food, you can use certain foods that can increase. So it's all about knowing which one the power the food can. Every one of them can have different power, how to blend it, how to use it to blend and make it, and produce foods that can be sustained to the body gradually. Herbs. So it's knowing about them things and knowing how to control, how to use them and consume them to benefit, you know.
One thing man do is put food on a pyramid. Food and nutrition on a pyramid. To know say where you can take in a whole heap and where you should not take in none at all. Okay, so that alone supposed to know say man have a guideline to know say right. There are some things there. You don't get careless with.
Yeah, got some food juice.
Different things too much
Balance.
That's like if you don't know raw food, you have to go and say jump down and
That's knowledge. Doing.
Even a serious thing with raw food too is how you clean it. Some people think say because it's vegetables and it's greens and everything, you know. If you ever really take spinach and work on it and it's among the sun and all kind of little creatures, you peel open celery, you know. Some things will come in layers, even cauliflower and stuff. You see things in there, just things there. That is where the cancer come from, the carelessness. People started taking mold and taking certain things in the system. The body is meant to absorb once you get in there, so and you can't find a way to expel it. Lock up something was supposed to be flowing.
That's why you have periodically like eat certain foods, drink certain herbs that can cleanse
Flush.
the body certain way, you know, cleanse all them things.
The
I
lifestyle.
have herbs and things for that.
Lifestyle is the main thing, though.
Yeah, it's that consciousness.
Yeah, things that you do throughout your life as a practice
It's something you have to live by.
is a serious thing.
Not just like versus sugar. Sugar is a detrimental thing from one structure, but people use a lot of sugar because sugar they add area. That's one of the things that it's a taste, you know. Yeah,
it's addictive. You always want it,
it's that taste, like a sweet taste is comfortable. You know, enlighten certain drinks and you
but
love
a lot
that.
of things turn to sugar.
Most of the stuff they use construct to sweeten.
Consumption is great.
Even bread and stuff.
That's why
That's what they tell you, starch.
And so
So you have to watch when you eat, look at all the starch and everything that happens. Like usually the little sweetener, like sweetener like a thing. Like maybe some date and so kind of thing, good for fiber and so go on sweetener and so everything.
So no, you know, that's the hardest thing for young people, you know. And that's so hard for young people to cut that out.
I give thanks again for his big Majesty, and I'm going to share a little thing with us. Do that still, but you know, again, we give thanks that we can always meet like this. You see, the youth and them not want left. That's why we have to meet plenty more than just once every blue moon, they are over. So, give thanks to the small guys that do, and love, and respect. They are over.
Thanks.
Yes, I give thanks to the other years. See, I coming together. The community there was enlightened it brings some knowledge. And me and Majesty, the business, youth them still, mine I love them. So it's a gathering, continue, where them can come together and keep the knowledge of food, culture, spirituality, wellness, and RasTafari teaching. Coming together on a continual level and being together and spreading the knowledge. So this day when I come together in the world to celebrate the celebration of Christ Selassie the first. It's a blessing. Gathering of people. Like elders say, like virgins say, continuation. I look over and see the youth them, they're gathering and staying together. So it's a beautiful sight to see the youth them, you know, and to keep that tradition going, because them they're the young lion will continue. We have to come together every so on a serious basis there and I can continue. And chant for, you know, them and God, everyone putting them strength and power, them work today. So can you come here again, gain that knowledge, so you recycle your battery, you get more knowledge, you carry this message through your eyes. So I didn't think we're still, and I give thanks for life that I like to hear in full strength. God, elders, continue them work today, you know, in a positive manner. So I use them there to chant. Can't give up, you know. A chant.
Yes, it comes.
Yes, I RasTafari.
Pan your camera. I want to
yeah, them thing there. Like that.
come as a family. Go to next day. Stop and go around again. Next to that, stop and go around again.
Continuation of the gathering.
I just take it that these are the functions where there's no 911 get called. You know? There's no emergency. There's no danger.
There's no plugging.
No one, no plugging, no blackout, no blackout. Don't unplug. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
Right into the light in on the island brimstone, you know. Don't stop. In the name of Haile Selassie, I the first.
There is no future for people who deny their past. My foreparents, my grandparents, my mother, my father did not suffer and die to give me an education to slight, oppress, or discourage my people. Because whatsoever education I acquired out of their sacrifice of over 300 years, I shall use for the salvation of the 400 million black people of the world. And the day when I forsake my people, may God Almighty say there shall be no more life for you. I unequivocally rejected the racist assumption of much white American Christianity, namely that God had created the black man inferior and that he had intended Negroes to be a servant class, hewers of wood and drawers of water. Well, I predicated my view of man on the doctrine of Imago Dei. All men, regardless of color, are created in the image of God. Now, from this premise followed the equality of all men and the brotherhood of all men. The biblical injunction of Acts 17:26 reminds us that he created of one blood all nations of men that dwell on the face of the earth. I was most interested in brotherhood within his own race, because if Negroes are created in God's image and Negroes are black, then God must in some sense be black. If the white man has the idea of a white God, let him worship his God as he desires. We have found a new ideal, because whilst our God has no color, and yet it is human to see everything through one's own spectacles, and since the white people have seen their God through their white spectacles, we have only now started to see our God through our own spectacles. But we believe in the God of Ethiopia, the everlasting God, God of Father, God of Son, God of Holy Ghost, the one God of all ages. That is the God in whom we believe, but we shall worship him through the spectacles of Ethiopia.
Break the arms of the wicked, O God, and set thy people free.